Dear second prep, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah wa barakatuh. It's Mr. Ahmed Mahmoud with you today to introduce a new mathematics lesson. Today, inshallah, we have Algebra Unit 1, Lesson 3. The lesson is called Factorizing Perfect Square Trinomial. In this lesson, inshallah, we are going to take the third case of the factorization, and also it is related to the trinomial, okay? And we are going to learn what the meaning of the perfect square and how can we factorize the perfect square and how can we complete the missing terms of the perfect square. Let's start the lesson. Okay, first we need to remember the perfect square trinomial as we studied in the first prep. Okay, we studied in the first prep that if we have a bracket power of 2 like this, okay, this bracket called perfect square. Okay, and we studied how to expand this bracket. Okay, 5x is called the first term and negative 3 is called the second term. Okay, to expand this one, we are going to first expand the first power of 2, okay? 5x all power of 2, okay? Like this, write 5x between brackets, 5x all power of 2. Here, distribute power of 2 to both of them. 5 power of 2 equal 25, and x power of 2 like this. So it will be 25x power of 2 like this, 25x power of 2. Okay, second we have negative 3. It will be the second power of 2, so it will be negative 3 all power of 2. We know that power of 2 cancel the negative power, so it will be equal 9, so it is equal positive 9. Okay, the middle term equal 2 times root the first times the second. Again, 2 times the first times the second. Okay, 2 times 5 x times negative 3, which is equal 2 times 5 equal 10 times negative 3 equals negative 30, and we have here x, so it is negative 30x, so the middle term is negative 30x as we see. Okay, this trinomial is called perfect square trinomial because it's originally equal 5x minus 3 all power of 2. Okay, in this term, inshallah, we are going to take how can we factorize this perfect square trinomial to, okay, return this back to its original form like this, which is 5x minus 3 all power of 2. Let's know that how can we identify the perfect square trinomial. Okay, the perfect square trinomial, for example, if I have 25x power of 2 minus 30x plus 9, okay, this one is a trinomial. Now I need to know, is this trinomial is a perfect square or this is just a trinomial like any trinomial? Okay, to know that this one is a perfect square or not, so I have 3 conditions. The first condition, by looking to the first must be square. Okay, Mr. Ahmed, what's the meaning of square? We studied in the first prep the square numbers like this. 1 power of 2 equal 1, 2 power of 2 4, 3 power of 2 9, 4 power of 2 16, and so on. 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, 36, 49, 64, 81, 100, and so on. All of these numbers are squares because if I take the root of any of these numbers, it gives me a whole number. For example, root 1 equal 1, root 4 equal 2, root 9 equal 3, root 16 equal 4, root 25 equal 5, and so on. So any number of these number is called square number. Okay, by looking here, 25 is a square because 25 is 5 power of 2. So the first term must be square, and also the third term must be square. Here the third term is 9. Okay, what about the middle term? The middle term equal 2 times root the first times root the third. Looks like this rule. Again, 2 times root the first times root the third. Okay, for example, here 2 times root 25x power of 2 times root 9 equal 2 root 5 equal 10, root 25 equal 5, and root 9 equals 3. 2 times 5 times 3 equals 30, and root x power of 2 equal x. So 30x power of 2 looks like the middle term. In that case, I can say that this one is a perfect square. So again, the perfect square, the first and the third are squares. The middle equal 2 root the first time root the third. Now I know that this one is a perfect square. How can I factorize this perfect square? To factorize this one, it's a very, very easy method to factorize. First, I'm going to open bracket power of 2 like this. Okay, and then I'm going to take the square root of the first, square root 25x power of 2 equal 5x, and the square root of the third, square root 9 equal 3. Finally, the sign, I'm going to drop down the middle sign like this. Okay, as we see. So to factorize the perfect square, you open two brackets, bracket power of 2, and take the square root of the first, square root of the third, and drop down the middle sign. This is a very, very easy way to factorize. Let's solve the next questions. Now, in this example, show which of the following trinomials is a perfect square or not. Okay, number one. In number one here, by looking to this one, first I'm going to look to the first and the third. First, 25x power of 2 is a square, okay? Its square root is 5, okay? Or 5x. And 9 is a square. Its square root is 3. Okay, now I'm going to check the middle. 2 times square root the first, which is 5, times square root the third, which is 3. 2 times 5 times 3 equals 30. This is not 30, so this is not a perfect square trinomial. This is because the middle is not equal to 2 square root of first times square root of third. Okay, another one. Here I have, this is a trinomial. Okay, it's in order, in ascending order, according to the powers of a. Here, a power of 6, a power of 3, and here a power 0 or no a. Okay, first I'm going to arrange this expression. Okay, it will be 81 a power of 6 plus 36 a to the power of 3 plus 4. Okay, now I have arranged the expression in ascending order. Okay, the first term is a square. 81 is a square. Its square root is 9. The third one is a square. Its square root is 2. Okay, the middle term, check the middle term. 2 times square root the first, which is 9, times square root the third, which is 2, equal 2 times 9 times 2 equals 36. So this one is a perfect square trinomial. Another one. Here 4c power of 2 minus 12c power of 2d minus 9d power of 2. First, by looking to the order, according to the powers of c. c power 4, c power of 2, c power 0. So the order is correct. But here I have, in the third one, I have negative number. So this is not a perfect square, because the perfect square, the first and the third, must be squares, and the squares always positives. Okay, so this one is not a perfect square because the third number is negative. Okay, now let's take the next question to know how to factorize the perfect square trinomial. Okay, factorize 9x power of 2 plus 12x plus 4. First, I'm going to check. Okay, here x power of 2 and the x power 1 and the x power of 0, the order is correct. Number 2, the common factor, there isn't any common factor. Number 3, I have trinomial. By looking to the first term, it is 9. 9, its square root is 3. And 4, its square root is 2. By making check, 2 times 3 times 2 equal 2 times 3 times 2 equals 12. So this is a perfect square trinomial. So I'm going to factorize as a perfect square trinomial. Okay, like this, equal bracket power of 2. I'm going to take the square root of the first, which is 3x, square root of the third, which is 2. Finally, I'm going to drop down this sign, which is plus. Okay, next. Here, 9a power of 2 plus 6ab plus b power of 2. The order is correct, and there isn't any common factor. Okay, here 9 is a square, its square root is 3. And here there is 1, its square root is 1. So this is the first and the third are squares. To check, I'm going to do 2 times square root, 2 times 3 times 1 equals 6. So this is a perfect square. Okay, I didn't need all of them. Okay, to factorize this one, bracket power of 2, square root of the first 3a, square root of the third b, and the middle sign go down, it will be plus. Next, 36 minus 60k plus 25k to the power of 2. The order is ascending. Okay, and I used to factorize in descending order. So I'm going to start with 25k power of 2, negative 60k. Don't forget, I arrange according to the powers of k. Here the greatest power, and here the middle power, and here positive 36, and the positive because the sign of 36 is positive. So this is 36k power of 0. I don't write power 0. Okay, here 25 is a square, its square root is 25 is 5, and here 36 is a square, its square root is 6. 2 times 5 times 6 equal 60. So this is a perfect square trinomial. I'm going to open a bracket, power of 2 like this, drop down the middle sign, take the square root of the first, which is 5k, square root of the third, which is 6. Okay, remember with me, what will happen when I take the square root of a power? When I take the square root of the power, I divide the power by 2. For example, square root x power of 6 equal x power of 3. Divide the power by 2. Don't forget to, okay, to divide the power by 2 when we take the square root. The next step, 1 plus 14x plus 49x power of 2. I'm going to arrange the expression, so it will be x power of 2 first, 49, x power of 2, positive 14x at the middle, and the plus 1 finally. Okay, here 49, its square root is 7, 1, its square root is 1, so 2 times 7 times 1 equal 14. So this is a perfect square trinomial. I'm going to open bracket power of 2, drop down the middle sign, and take the square root of the first, which is 7x, square root of the third, which is 1. I see this is a very easy way to factorize. Number 5, here 24, 24 and 6, they are all in table, they have a common factor. The common factor here, they are all of them divisible by 2, and all of them divisible by 3, and all of them divisible by 6. I'm going to take the highest common factor, so they are in table 6. Okay, so I'm going to open bracket like this, 6 open bracket, 24 divided by 6, 4, a power of 4 plus 24 divided by 6 equal 4 a to the power of 2, 6 divided by 6 equal positive 1. Okay, here 4 is a square, its root is 2, 1 is a square, its root is 1, and check 2 times 1 equal 4. So this is a perfect square. So I'm going to write 6 and open bracket, all power of 2, drop the middle sign, take the square root of the first, 2a power, divide the power by 2, so it will be a power of 2, square root 1 equal 1. Okay, here I have x power of 2, x and x power 0, so the order is correct. 12, 36 and 27, they are in table 3. So I'm going to write 3 open bracket like this. 12 divided by 3, 4, x power of 2. 36 divided by 3, positive 12, x, y. 27 divided by 3, positive 9, y to the power of 2. And then the first term is a square, its root is 2. The last term is a square, its root is 3. So 2 times 3 equals 12. So this is a perfect square trinomial because the middle term is a 12. Okay, 3 open bracket power of 2, drop down the middle sign, square root of first equal 2x, square root the third equal 3y. Okay, next one. Here 20, 60, 45. There in table 5. And here a and a is common. Y power of 2, y power of 1, and there isn't y here. So the common factor is 5a, open bracket. 20 divided by 5 equal 4, a over a cancelled, y power of 2 drop down, negative 60 divided by 5 equals negative 12, a over a cancelled, and drop down y, 45 divided by 5 equals 9, a over a cancelled. Okay, here 4 its root is 2, 9 its root is 3, so it is 2 times 3 equal 12. So this is a perfect square trinomial equal 5a, open bracket, all power of 2, drop down the middle sign, root 4 y power of 2, which is 2y power of 2, so 2y power of 1, and root 9 equal 3. Okay, the next one, 3z plus 8 plus 42 z the power of 4 plus 147 z power of 7. First, by looking to the numbers, I have 3z is common, okay? But before taking the common factor, I have to arrange, because the order here is ascending, here z the power 1, z the power 4, z the power 7. Okay, I'm going to arrange them in descending order, so it will be 147 z power of 7, and at the middle positive 42 z power 4, finally plus 3z. Okay, here 3, 42 and 147, they're in table 3 because all of them divisible by 3. Z the power of 7, z the power 4, z the power 1. I'm going to take z the power 1 as a common factor. 147 divided by 3 equals 49. Z the power of 7 over z equals z power of 6, because 7 minus 1 equals 6. Positive 42 divided by 3, 14. Z the power 4 minus z the power 1 equals z the power of 3, plus 3 divided by 3, 1. Z the power 1 over z the power 1 cancelled. Okay, now this number is, this expression is a perfect square, because 49 its square root is 7 and 1 its square root is 1, so 2 times 7 times 1 equals 14. So this is a perfect square trinomial. Okay, it's factorization 3z open bracket all power of 2, square root the first, which is 7, z the power divided by 2 equals 3. Okay, drop down the middle sign, square root 1 equal 1. Example 2, factorize the following expressions. Okay, number 1, here 7x times this bracket plus 25y power of 2. First, I'm going to expand the bracket by distributing 7x among the brackets. Okay, 7 times 7 equals 49. X times x power of 2. 7 times negative 10 equals negative 70. X times y equals xy. Plus 25y to the power of 2. By looking to the order, x power of 2 and the x power 1 and the x power 0, it's in descending order, it's okay. By looking to this one, I have here 49, its root is 7. 25, its root is 5. So 2 times 7 times 5 equals 70. So this is a perfect square trinomial. Okay. So I'm going to factorize this one, open to brackets, power of 2. Drop down the middle sign. Root the first equals 7x. Root the third equal 5y. Next. 9a power of 2 plus 5b times this bracket. I'm going to expand the bracket by distribute 5b among the brackets. So 9a power of 2 plus 5 times 5 equals 25. B power of 2. 5 times negative 6 equals negative 30. B times A equals BA. Okay. Here, this expression is not in order, because here I have A power of 2, and here I have A power 0, and here I have A power 1. So I'm going to arrange according to A. 9a power of 2 negative 30 ba plus 25 b power of 2. 9 its root is 3, 25 its root is 5, so this is a perfect square, because 2 times 3 times 5 equals 30. It's okay, perfect square. So I'm going to factorize open bracket power of 2 minus between, because this is minus, root the first equals 3a, root the third equals 5b, and this is its factorization. Another one. Okay, Here, number 3. By looking to this one carefully, I have now 1 over 16 is a square, its root is 1 over 4. 1 over 5 is a square, its root is 1 over 5. So I'm going to check by using 2 times 1 over 4 times 1 over 5 equal 1 over 10. So this is a perfect square trinomial. Okay, and the order is correct. So I'm going open bracket, power of 2, square root of the drop the middle sign, plus square root of the first 1 over 4, a square root of the last of the third equal 1 over 5. Okay, like this. Another one here, 4 over 25, its root is 2 over 5. 1 over 16, its root is 1 over 8. So I'm going to multiply 2 times 2 over 5 times 1 over 8 equals 1 over 10. So this is a perfect square trinomial, as we see. Okay, now I'm going to factorize, open bracket, power of 2, minus in between because this is a middle sign, root the first 2 over 5, x root the third, which is 1 over 8. Okay, now another example. I have now a remark. Okay, I have to learn how can I complete the missing term in the perfect square, like this. The perfect square trinomial formed from 3 terms. Okay, this is the first term, this is the middle term, this is the third term. Again, first, middle, third. The missing here is what? Is the first term. The first term, it has a rule like this. To find the first term, okay, so I'm going to do the following. The middle power of 2 over 4 times the third. The middle, which is negative 30x, the third is which is 9. So it will be like this. Negative 30x all power of 2 over 4 times 9. Okay, 30 power of 2 over 4 times 9 equals 25. And I have here x power 2, so the final answer is 25x power of 2, like this. Okay, so the first equal middle power of 2 over 4 times the third. What if I need the middle? The middle equal negative or positive. Okay, and of course you have to write negative or positive. Why, Mr. Ahmed? Because the first and the third forever positive, and the middle has 2 possible values. It may be positive and may be negative, so you have to write the 2 possible values, negative or positive, when you find the missing term. So back to the rule, it's negative or positive 2. Root the first times root the third. How come, Mr. Ahmed? Equal negative or positive 2 times root 25x power of 2 times root 9. Okay, now here I have 2 times root 25 is 5, root 9 is 3. So it will be negative or positive 2 times 5 times 3 equal 30, and root x power of 2 equal x. So finally it is equal negative or positive 36. What if I need the third term? The third term has a rule also, looks like the rule of the first. It is the middle power of 2 over 4 times the third. So it is negative 30 all power of 2 over 4 times 25x power of 2. Okay, 30 power 2 over 4 times 25 equal 9. And here x power of 2 over x power of 2 cancelled. Again, x power of 2 over x power of 2 cancelled. So the final answer equal 9. So the final answer here equal 9, or the expression will be like this. You have to memorize these rules. First, rule of the first, rule of the middle, rule of the third. Don't forget. if you need to find the middle, you have to write negative or positive before, okay, before the expression. Okay, even if he write negative or positive, you have to write negative or positive in the expression like this. Okay, now let's solve a question on this concept. Find the missing term in each of the following trinomial expressions, okay, to be a perfect square. Here you have to note something, okay. He have to write a perfect square, okay, to use the previous rules, okay, rule of the first, rule of the middle, rule of the third, okay. He has to write a perfect square expression. Okay, here in this example, the middle term, the missing term is the middle. Okay, the middle equal 1. Equal what? Middle equal negative or positive 2 square root the first, which is 4a power of 2, times square root the third, which is 36b. Okay, it is equal negative or positive. Okay, 2 times root 2 times root 4, which is 2, a power of 2, its root is a, times root 36 is 6, and b power of 2, its root is b. Finally, it is equal negative or positive. 2 times 2 times 6 equal 24, a, b. Okay, number 2. Here the missing is the first, so I'm going to the first equal middle power of 2, 18 power of 2, 18y power of 2, all power of 2 over 4 times 81. Okay, 18 power of 2 over 4 times 18 power of 2 over 4 times 81 by using your calculator equal 1. Again, 18 power of 2 over 4 times 81 equal 1. Okay, and y power of 2, all power of 2 equal y power 4. So finally it is y power of 2. Don't forget and to write, okay, don't forget and write negative or positive. It's not negative or positive, it's positive only. Another example. Here the missing term is the middle. The middle equal what? The middle equal negative or positive 2 square root the first 36 x power 4 times square root 9y power 4 equal negative or positive 2 root 36 6 root x power 4 x power of 2 times root 9 3 root y power 4 y power of 2, which is equal negative or positive. 2 times 6 times 3 equals 36 x power of 2 times y power of 2 drop down like this. Okay, the fourth equal sorry, number 4. Here the third equal fraction middle power of 2 28x all power of 2 and 4 times the first times 4x power of 2 equal. Here 28 over 28 power of 2 over 4 times 4 equals 49. Again 28 power of 2 over 4 times 4 equals 49. And x power of 2 over x power of 2 cancelled. X power of 2 over x power of 2 cancelled. So finally it is 49. Okay, the last question with us. Choose the correct answer. Here x power of 2 plus kx plus 25 is a perfect square. He said this is a perfect square, so it's allowed to use the rules of the missing term. Okay, K is the middle term. K equal what? Negative or positive. Root the first, but I don't write X or Y because here he wrote X. So I'm going to write the numbers only. 1, root 1 times root the third 25. Don't forget to write 2 at the beginning. So it is equal negative or positive 2 root 1 times root 25, which is 10. So the choice here is C. Here the B is the third term, and he said it's a perfect square. So B equal the rule of the third, 14 power of 2 over 4 times 1, which is equal 49. And this is the end of the lesson. I hope it was helpful for you. See you inshallah in the next video. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.